If you are in your 20s living at home right now, you are sitting on the biggest blessing right now. And that blessing is exactly what can fast track you to your first 100,000 saved. Let's get into it. In 2026, there could literally not be any better benefit than not having to pay rent. And that is exactly the opportunity that you are sitting on right now. Considering rent currently is about 40 to 70% of a regular person's paycheck, that's anywhere between $1,600 to $32,000 that people are spending on rent every single month. And yet you are at zero. And if you haven't clocked it already, that's enormous potential for your financial future. So we're going to go through two scenarios right now. The first one is assuming that you are making an entry salary job somewhere around $44,000 a year, or that's $2,800 per month. Now, the average rent across Canada is about $1,700. Right away, that is 68% of your paycheck gone to rent. But that's okay because you currently aren't paying for rent. You're living at home. So let's see why this is such a big advantage. Another benefit of living at home is that you have fewer expenses compared to as if you were living alone, which also means that at this lower salary of about $44,000 a year, you can invest significantly more money and kickstart your financial future. Think about it this way. On a $2,800 per month salary, and let's assume you're spending about $15,000 on groceries, you still have another 47% of your take-home pay that you can be investing. And in those investments, you are making anywhere from 6 to 12% interest year over year, or maybe you're already investing, you want to build up your emergency fund, get a little bit more stability in case you lose your job, whatever it is. That is $1,300 a month that you can put towards your savings that somebody else who is paying rent cannot. But what can those investments even look like long term? Well, let's think about it. If you have 47% of your leftover paycheck, so about $1,300 to put towards those investments, even if you choose to reduce that and go to about $1,100 and save some for having fun, going to your clubs, your restaurants, whatever you consider fun, and you save the rest for investing, in 40 years of putting in $1,100 at a rate of 6%, you'll be just over $2 million. That's not bad. But how about in 5 years? Because really, you won't be living with your parents for that much longer. You just want to kickstart your financial future so you have stability and a little bit of a foundation to go from moving forward. In 5 years, putting in about $1,100 per month at a rate of about 8%, in 5 years, you will have about $85,000 to your name in your investments. Now, yes, a lot of that will be your own contributions because interest requires a lot of time to build and accumulate over itself. But that is still $15,000 that you have in your bank account that you did not have to work for. Your money built that. And think about it this way, where would you be if you had spent that $1,100 every single month? Now, 5 years down the line, let's say you're 27 years old, you now have not $85,000 sitting in your bank account ready to provide for your future. But I still want to have fun and buy lots of things. Let's be real. At $44,000 a year, assuming that's you, you have bigger things to worry about than spending money on yourself. Get your money up and that will come later. The way I see this is use whatever income you have now to save and invest into yourself, into your future, so that when you are at a stage in life when you need to buy things, you have complete control and complete capabilities to do so. So please use this blessing while you have it. Now let's move on to scenario number 2. So scenario 2 is that you are making the average Canadian salary that's somewhere around $65,000 to $68,000 a year. Now that's about $4,200 a month, and with that money, same expenses, assuming you have about $1,500 in expenses every month, that still leaves you somewhere around $26,000 that you could be putting towards your savings. Now, running the exact same numbers with the exact same interest percentages, that will make you around $190,000 in 5 years if you were to put $2,600 a month away. Now, in 40 years, that's somewhere around $4.5 million. Now, of course, you won't be able to keep up those investments once you move out because rent will take up a significant portion of your income. We do know that. So that is why you must take advantage of this blessing, the blessing of living at home, while you can. Kickstart your financial future, do as much as you can to stabilize yourself and create that foundation so that moving forward, you have money in the account that will make money on top of itself. Let your money work for you, and the only way you can do that is by starting now. Now, I will never tell you what to do or what not to do, but as long as I can provide you with the information of what you could be doing, I've done my part. I want to show you guys what is possible so that you understand that this is all on you now. At this age, everything is on you. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to take an interest in this yourself. Otherwise, you will be stuck like the rest of the world and never moving forward, never making progress year over year, month over month. And please do not take your living situation for granted. You are living with your parents. Yes, that opportunity will not last forever. It is a blessing that they are even allowing you that opportunity. So do everything you can to increase your income and make as much money as you can so that you can build your emergency fund, build your investments so that you can get the fuck out of there and live on your own. Work your ass off so that you can get to a point where you can pay back your parents, give something back, pay it forward to someone somehow, some way, shape, or form. Because you have been giving this blessing and really you should be able to give back at some point or another. So please work your ass off. Do not abuse the situation, but make the absolute most of this time while you have it. And while you're at it, set some financial goals. Literally get down a pen and paper and write, yes, because you will have a 41% increased chance of achieving these goals when you write them on a pen and paper. Write down 3 financial goals, maybe a short-term goal, maybe a medium-term goal, and maybe a long-term goal even. Short-term, maybe in your first year, you want to save your first $10,000. Awesome. Maybe in 3 years, you want to have a net worth of 30K. Great. Maybe in 5 to 10 years, you want to have a net worth of 100,000, 500,000, whatever it is. Write them down because you will have an increased chance of achieving them when you write them down. And make them come true. Stick to your goals. Set up an automatic savings plan so that every single month your money gets shuttled from wherever you're getting paid from into your bank account, and automatically a certain portion leaves your account to go towards your investments, towards your emergency fund, whatever it is you're designating your money to. But make sure that's consistent. Yes, you may have to sacrifice a little bit of fun, whatever that means in this day and age. Sacrifice a little bit so you can have a better future. One of my goals right now is to start investing $5,000 per month. That is a stretch. That is a long time away, maybe, who knows? But that is my goal, and I'm doing everything I can to work towards achieving that goal. And it's sometimes good to have far-fetched goals because while they are far-fetched, you have to know that it is possible. You've written it down, which means you need to make it possible. And every single month since I've set that goal, I have only gotten closer to achieving it. So I hope this video has helped you understand the absolute gold mine that you are sitting on right now. And I hope that this video has inspired you to start putting your money away and to completely take advantage of the opportunity that you have been blessed with. If you have enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you guys would click this button here to subscribe. And if you want to see another related video, click this one here. Thank you all so much for watching, and please enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.